So I got an email yesterday and someone said, how do you think like a photographer? They're more of someone getting into photography. Pretty cool question. And I have not one, not two, but 5 ways and 5 different things to think like a photographer. Number 1, visualize. By visualizing, it's you even go before looking through the viewfinder. You already have in your head your viewfinder and everything. Your picture's already been made up here. You know, even candids, anything. Visualizing is one of the key aspects because you have to kind of plan, what you're going to get. Sometimes you get those shots to where you get lucky and there's something else going on, something you didn't expect. But you have to visualize, you have to kind of pre-plan how you want things set up, your composition, your angle, your focus, and everything to get that, awesome shots. To get in that mindset of, boom, got it up here, let's get it through here. Number 2, what you do differently. Now with this one, think composition. Think this is what you do as you get into editing. You kind of see your faults or how to improve the picture. That's the point people do with CNCs, critiques and criticisms, to kind of see what they could have done differently to improve the shot or to have drawn maybe more interest to something. So very, very important, look at your shot, and I always say, you can love your work, but don't be in love with your work. What does that mean? You can like your shot, but step back, be able to, see, your fault. Maybe your angle was a little off. All right, maybe you got to straighten it, or maybe it wasn't interesting at all and you thought it would be. So, what can you do differently? Think positive and think how to improve. 3, wait. Now, what do I mean by wait? I mean simply waiting for a shot to happen. Candids are some of the greatest things to grab. I shoot weddings, and a lot of wedding photographers would agree. Some of the best shots you get are just waiting, and especially street photography too. You see a lot of those awesome candids, those street shots to where you're in the right spot at the right time, and you've waited. You can even wait a couple hours. Even astrophotography does the same thing at night. You literally had to wait. So wait, be patient, and your instincts will tell you when to snap the shutter, and you'll get that perfect shot. So wait, be patient. Lights and shadows, number 4. Now, once again, photography, it literally says that it's all about light and and placing shadows and everything you can think of in regards to lighting. Get certain special effects, pop a flash going behind you, just to get creative in regards to lighting. You use Rembrandt type light, with triangle shadow on the nose. There's so many different techniques out there. A lot of it involves speed light, some doesn't, some does. Doesn't matter. It's all about learning how to use light. Even mirrors, one of the greatest things I learned when I was doing a video production was take a shattered mirror and have it all together. If I say one more time, and have it taped all together, it actually produces a pretty cool reflection. So quick tip, go out and try that. But also, to get in the reason of thinking like a photographer, think lighting and shadows, another key element. Last one, number 5, if you've been counting, that is to stop thinking in this editing mentality. If you're going to get something good, get it right in camera. Don't crop later on. It's just get it right as much as you can in camera. That's the whole point. And a lot of people say, think of it as film. There goes another Think of it as film. You only had 24 shots, 36 shots to get what you needed. I have to stop saying that. So kind of take that mentality. I mean, yes, you have digital now and you can rifle through images, but the whole fun part about photography is getting it right the first time, not shooting wide and hoping you get something. If you hope to get something, you're probably not going to get something that is actually worth viewing. So just overall, stop thinking about editing. Editing is just another further tool to add maybe some contrast or some clarity, or to remove something that you possibly couldn't have done otherwise while shooting. Get it right in camera. That's 5 ways to think like a photographer. There is a ton more. That's the 5 that kind of came up in my head. Please add some down below. That's all I got right now. I thought this would be an interesting post to answer the question and to see what you guys have to say out there. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. Think.